especially what we just went over with the reference points, the corner markers. The number one tool in your toolbox is your eyes. Don't let it be a mystery what's coming next. As long as you focus ahead, your feet and your hands will do what they need to do to get there, assuming it's physically possible. At these speeds, it should be no problem. So you'll follow my tracks. If I'm leaving tracks in the snow, work with me, follow my line, and away we go. Only drive at speeds that you're comfortable with. If you're not comfortable on the certain corner speed, we can make it up in the straightaway. I can wait up, no problem. Nice and smooth steering, no death grip on the wheel. You're treating the controls like a rheostat or a volume dial. Feeding in throttle, rolling out of the throttle. Light brake for balance. Light brake for balance to put weight on the front, make it turn. We know there's a green cone around the corner somewhere. There it is. There's the next reference point. Brake, brake, brake. Look before I turn, run over that curve. Excellent, thank you. That tells us that your eye work is working properly. You're trying to open up the radius. When you aim and you like what you see, you squeeze the trigger. Looking for a braking reference, I'm going to use the two cones on the right. Brake, 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 brake. Great place to work on your technique. Look, turn, drive over that curbing if you've looked soon enough. Excellent, thank you. Open up the car down the back straight. And if you're in the ATS, it's got great sound for a turbocharged power plant. No delay, no turbo lag, pretty neat. Braking at the 300 mark, hard braking early, so that if you've underslowed, you can belt brake pressure off. If you've overslowed, excuse me. Look, then turn. BLT, brake, look, turn. Instead of BTL, brake, turn, look. At this corner coming up here, I better be looking through that side window to identify that green cone. There it is, run over the curb. Boom. Excellent. Big sweeping corner with actually 3 apexes, but it's one corner. And it's your right foot that's going to determine where you end up on this part of the corner. More throttle, you leave that apex, less throttle, you get closer to it. Brake, brake, brake. Good job. We're going to be doing a second rotation here around the track, so stay on the track. All right. And we want to buzz this tower pretty good on the front straight, so get a good run. And feel that power get delivered from low RPM in the ATS. Looking way ahead for where I'm going to brake. I'm going to brake right after the 200 marker. I'm going to look through that side window to identify that cone, and I'm going to drive right through it, the curve, and accelerate off the corner. Nice. And while you're doing all this stuff, really ask yourself what the car is telling you, the difference between the two platforms. If you're in the ATS, you'll be pretty excited about the Recaro seats because it starts to be pretty clear that you drive by the seat of your pants. And if you don't have a good seat, you're hanging on for dear life with the steering wheel and the shift knob, etc., which means you're steering when you're hanging on, which doesn't work. Light brake. Also, try and run over the curbing if you're in the ATS. Feel that third generation Magna ride. It eats the corner alive, eats the bumps alive. Doesn't upset the car, which conventional shock or suspension system will unbalance the car. So don't do it in the BMW. Use those Brembos when you get the braking on. Brake, 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 brake. Brake, look, and turn right to that green cone. Drive right over that curbing. And unleash this car down the back straight. guys. So again, hard initial braking so you can get the car slowed down. And if you under brake, you can release a little pressure. Excuse me, use for brake. Excellent job. Again, a little too much acceleration through here, you're going to miss your apex. So you feather off the throttle a little bit, and it'll bring you right back into that second apex. And braking, braking, braking. And we're heading into the pit lane, driver's left off the turn. Didn't see a whole lot of major mistakes, if anything, just turning maybe a little early sometimes or missed the apex by a hair, but very solid. We're going to pick up the pace next rotation and see how that unfolds. No brake.